Hello and welcome to TV Mall SA, channel 173 DSTV. My name is Taryn and I'm joined by our resident health expert, Jumo, and this is the Health Hour. Today we're profiling 3 products for you by Vita-Aid, all including Ribose. That's right, we've got Vitamin A, B12, Vitamin C, and D3. This entire package was $5.80, is now $4.99. An even better deal, was $5.80, is now $4.99 right here on TV Mall SA. And we're going to get right into it. So Jumo, we've got the part of the alphabet here
we
today.
We have the alphabet. I think this is back to school, right?
Back to school, yes.
I think it's what? A, B, C, and D.
And
okay,
D.
so we're going 4 steps today. A, B, C, and D. Okay, so where do we start? I think the best way to start is, you see, all these products have got to be absorbed properly. And then when it comes to absorption, Vita-Aid has always done very well in making sure that the absorption is actually well taken care of. So we have added in all these products D-Ribose to make sure that there's better absorption of the vitamins. So we will quickly break down why the D-Ribose, why it's important. Because D-Ribose is a simple sugar that is actually does not react the same way as your glucose. So it's a 5-carbon sugar, which is very good for making energy. Because when you get ribose, the body can make enough ATP. And the ATP, which is the energy molecule, is the one that is needed to make sure that you can facilitate absorption of the vitamins, besides the energy that it also gives you.
So good for absorption and good for energy. And
yes.
We all need a lot of energy these days.
We all need a lot of energy, so we've already put an energy component to make sure that is well taken care of, but key to make sure that our vitamins are going to be well absorbed.
So this entire package is $4.99. So if I'm at home and I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, okay, $4.99, I've got my vitamin A, B12,
yes.
D3, vitamin C.
That's right.
Why am I going to spend all this money on these vitamins? What are the benefits of actually supplementing vitamins?
Right, okay, we've spoken about the added ribose for absorption, but now let's look at the antioxidant power that the vitamins normally would offer. This we do not take in high quantities, but when you talk of antioxidant power, what we're really basically talking about is the body naturally produces what we call free radicals, which are toxins, which tend to damage our own cells. So when you want to now improve health, it's key to have your vitamins, which have got antioxidant power, coming in to mop out the free radicals before they damage the cells.
Wow.
So that's key to make sure that you get the antioxidant protection. So you will have your vitamin A, you will have your vitamin D, and vitamin C being very powerful antioxidants. So we are talking about, so most of them are covering the antioxidant power that is actually universal among most of the vitamins, which is key for health.
I like that image, and it's quite memorable, mopping out those free radicals.
Free out the toxins, yes,
fantastic.
that's right. Yes.
So we're going to get right into it. Let's start off with, where is our vitamin A?
The A is right here.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
We're going to look at our vitamin A. All
So,
right.
so whilst we're talking about vitamin A, I'll just quickly put it, alert our viewers that vitamin A and vitamin D are what we call the fat-soluble vitamins. So they need an oily environment, a fatty environment for you to absorb them. And then the B and the C will be water-soluble vitamins. So your vitamin A is, to put it in a simple way, this is where now I would just say to people, remember your carrots.
Ah.
That's your vitamin A. So when you look at your carrots, when we grew up, it was mostly for your eye health. Yes, your vitamin A is also very good for the skin. Hairs, skin, and nails. Vitamin A comes in handy, but it's well known for eye health, for development of the eyes. So vitamin A comes key, and of course we've already mentioned that it has got antioxidant power.
So retinol plus
There
A
yes.
equals vitamin A.
That's right.
There we
yes.
go.
So there you use your carrots right there. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And I see the other benefits also include immune support, nails.
Yes, so your hair, your skin, your nails, vitamin A comes in handy, especially when you're actually young in the development stages, very key. That's why when we are young, we always emphasize that our kids eat lots of fruits and vegetables, and you'll find that carrots come in highly recommended when it comes to eye health.
Eye health.
Yes.
And in terms of dosage requirements, age requirements? Who can actually take these?
Normally, when you look at supplementation of vitamins, we're normally looking at about 12 teenagers, but let's look at about 15, 16 as a very good starting point where you would take, with the vitamin A, 1 or 2 a day. One will suffice because it's a 10,000 international units per capsule, so you can take 1 a day, and that should actually last you a month.
So as you get older, your body is more in need of these vitamins, which is why it's a good idea to supplement
key, because with
these.
older people also, our system is not working well in terms of absorbing those nutrients, and also our eating habits tend
That's
to actually,
right.
you know, we lose the, you know, we don't eat well, and so supplementations becomes key.
And that's where you're actually going to save your money, because
That's
a lot
right.
of us eat so badly and we spend a fortune on takeaways, on eating on the go, which actually deteriorates your health.
That's
and
right.
what happens is we end up spending a fortune on doctors. I mean, a consultation at your regular GP is going to cost you 500 Rand, and that's excluding
That's
any
more these days.
any prescription medication.
Yes.
So why go through all that? And you can prevent it by
Prevention
getting
is better than cure, that's right.
exactly by getting your vitamins. Okay, so let's get into B12.
B12. I love B12 because B12 is a very good in terms of like energy. When you look at the B12, that is actually key when we make our red blood cells. So our DNA, red blood, so for nerves and making hemoglobin or the heme molecule, which makes our blood look red. So B12 is actually part of that component, which is why I think you might have heard that if you're a vegetarian you tend to run a risk of actually being anemic because you're lacking the energy because you don't have. Studies have shown that is entirely not true because it takes very long for you to actually lose out the amount of vitamin B that you need, because it takes quite a long time before you can actually be deficient. So most people really do well because that's why in vitamins intake is never high amounts. But that's very good. When I'm studying, that's my favorite vitamin. So for the teenagers out there and for the working class, that is actually very key to make sure that we actually help in terms of your memory. So vitamin B12 comes highly recommended for alertness. So for your memory and alertness, that will do great things.
Memory, alertness,
Yes.
mental focus.
Yes.
So if I'm a student studying, or even if I'm a young professional and I've got assignments due, studying for my master's, this is the ideal supplement.
Look at the number of meetings that we have. I mean, generally, people hold lots of meetings back to back, and they are low in energy. And there comes a supplement from Vita-Aid B12 that you take one tablet and you actually can get the energy almost instantly, because you also have got the support of the ribose that's put in there, which is also helps with the production of the energy molecule. So that's very good. You're getting proper energy, and this is not energy that gives you the jitters. This is true energy that is lasting. So you do not get the highs and the
that
lows.
slump.
Exactly.
Okay, so it sustains your energy throughout the day, which is exactly what
That's
we
what you
need,
need.
because with our diet, again, you get that peak, that energy rush, that sugar rush, and then what happens an hour later, even half an hour later, you get the slump and
That's
you're back
right.
to where you started.
That's
So you
right.
want that energy sustained so you get through that day, get through the meetings, get through the studying. This fantastic package is yours today on TV More for only $4.99. That's right, $4.99 for this entire package. You've got your vitamin A, you've got your vitamin B12, vitamin C, and D3. That's right, you'll have a look there. That's your vitamin A, B12, D3, and vitamin C by Vita-Aid, yours for $4.99. This will last you up to a month depending on the dosage requirements, and all includes ribose. That's right, ribose for absorption as well as for energy.
For energy, that's right.
Okay, so give us a call on 0861. I think I need some vitamin
You need
B12.
some vitamin B12
0861 000 173. So we've got our vitamin A, we've got our B12. So let's get into vitamin C.
Yeah, I think just to add on one thing on the B12, I mean, as I mentioned, for look at the alertness, also key for nerve health. So vitamin B12 for nerves, calm your nerves, make sure that you're calm, cool, and collected, as they normally would like to say. So B12 will help you do that because you're getting true energy. Right, going to vitamin C, what comes to our mind when you look at vitamin C? We look at the winter is still not quite over.
Not yet.
Right? So we get lemons, we got the citrus fruit, we get the oranges during this time of the. Why? Because when our immune system is challenged, vitamin C is one of those vitamins that is key to make sure it helps to boost your immune system. So we've got vitamin C as a supplement because not everyone is actually getting the time to go and buy those oranges and the lemons.
Yes.
Not everyone is actually keen to actually be, peeling and eating those oranges. So we've given you a way of actually topping up to make sure that you have a healthy immune system. But key to that also, vitamin C is very good for heart health. It's a well-known antioxidant. Like we said, antioxidants mop up your free radicals, which is like the toxins that would damage your cells. So before that damage is done, you want to neutralize them and make sure that you get rid of them out of the body. So very high in antioxidant power. And also, when you look at it, brain health, vitamin C is key.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, vitamin C is very key for brain health because with all antioxidants, they would actually help. I mean, your brain has to stay working. That's your engine for running the whole body. So vitamin C, very good for that. But let's look at now. When I look at you and you look at women, because women is normally we associate women with beauty, lovely hair, lovely skin, lovely nails. You've got vitamin C being a component of actually manufacture of what is called collagen. Collagen is that the proteins that you find in your connective tissues.
That's
right. So you
right.
would actually then, this is like the cement that actually puts together things. It's pushed together. I always love using this illustration of when you're building a house, you've got those bricks and then you need the cement to make sure that the bricks are well put together and the house can stand. You need collagen for you to stand, your cells to be nicely put together. So it's nice for firmness. But also when you look at bone health and connective tissue, you need collagen because it's key in terms of holding things together.
And also I read recently that collagen has also proved to help athletes with their performance as well.
It does.
Because it's so good for your joints, for your skin.
I think you would be a very good candidate since you're actually a fitness person. Use it and actually recommend it to your clients and you will be actually amazed with the results. So vitamin C will help them with making sure that they make enough of the collagen that they would need. So,
and in terms of absorption, does vitamin C help with the absorption of other vitamins as well?
Vitamin C actually, it does help because when you are taking, for example, if you are taking an iron supplement, which is normally given to women, you get people with anemia and women who actually have got heavy periods and they lose a lot of blood, you've got your doctor recommending iron. So when you take it with vitamin C, it actually helps the absorption of the iron. So it works very well. But also when you look at the minerals, calcium and magnesium, they need an acid environment for absorption. So vitamin C is ascorbic acid, that's the scientific name. So it creates the acidic environment for absorption of other minerals as well.
So everybody knows vitamin C is good for your immune system, fighting off colds and flus, and the recommended dosage they tell us is 1,000 milligrams.
Yes.
And when we're sick, they tell us to increase the dosage.
Increase
In terms of dosages, should I be taking an entire 1,000 milligrams in one sitting? Can I divide my dosages up? What is the best way to take it?
That's a great question, Taryn, because when you look at vitamin C and the vitamin Bs, they are what we call, I mentioned earlier, the water-soluble vitamins. So you tend to lose quite a lot of them when you have actually taken them in. So what is key is to make sure when you have taken your vitamin, when you take your water-soluble vitamins, take them in divided dose to get maximum benefit. So you could take a tablet, that's the 500 milligram tablet that we are offering. So you can take one in the morning and take one in the afternoon and even one in the evening. Depending on the need and how the body is actually stressed and how heavy, how quickly you want to get yourself out of that state of feeling down.
Feeling down. That's excellent. So if you are lacking some energy, lacking some nutrients, you need some sustained energy. If you're a student, professional, this is a fantastic product for you. You are getting a vitamin A, vitamin B12, vitamin D3, and vitamin C. Normally 580 Rand, but on TV Mall it is 499 for this entire package. You can order now on 0861 000 173. Remember, all major credit cards are accepted. You can also refer to our website www.tvmall.co.za. The shipping is for free, so remember that entire package is yours, shipping for free. That's $4.99 for your vitamin A, B12, D3, and vitamin C. Okay, we've done our A's, we've done our B's, and our C's.
Our C's.
So let's get to the D3.
D3, I think vitamin D is actually one of those vitamins that we need to really I think, explain a bit more because of the importance of, in fact, because of the deficiencies that are always associated with vitamin D. When you look at it, that's your sunshine vitamin. So that's the best way to remember your vitamin D. You naturally are supposed to manufacture it by exposure in the sun. When you are dark-skinned like me, you need to spend about 20 to 30 minutes in good exposure of the UVB or ultraviolet B rays that will help you make the vitamin D3 in your body. But when you look at it, unfortunately, we don't spend much time in the sun.
That's right.
There isn't that much time. We are always in aircon areas. If you look at our kids, they're always playing with their PlayStations, they're always indoors, and there's not enough exposure to the sunlight. So dark skin, like I said, you need about 20 to 30 minutes. If you're light skinned, you could get away with 15 to 20 minutes. But when you look at it, you need to expose yourself between like 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. That's when you get the maximum benefit. So when you're going out there, make sure it's about 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. when you can actually get maximum benefits of the ultraviolet B rays, because there's ultraviolet A and ultraviolet B. So the B rays is the one that you need to make sure that you can manufacture this, the vitamin D. But now, look, that was the one disadvantage. Let's look at the second disadvantage. Sunscreens. Most of us are scared of skin cancers. So we tend to apply lots of sunscreens. And when you have look at your sunscreen, there is a number there. It's called, it's written SPF 8, SPF 30. So that stands for sun protecting factor. So sun protecting factor, if it says sun protecting factor 8, it means when you apply it, depending on how quickly you react to being in the sun, you multiply your time that you can stand the sun by 8 times. That's what it simply means. So if it's sun protector 30, you are multiplying it 30 times. But let's now look at what studies have shown. Studies have shown that if you just apply the sun protector factor 8, SPF 8, most of us reduce the intake of the UV rays by up to 80%.
Wow.
Which is quite huge. When you now use the widely recommended is the sun protector factor SPF 30, which when you use SPF 30, you can imagine there's almost nothing that you actually get to absorb. So that becomes key now to supplement, because we are not getting enough of the vitamin D.
And vitamin D is the happy vitamin, because studies have also shown if you don't get enough sunlight, and people who live in areas who don't have enough sunlight experience, there is a name for it, but I'll think of it a bit later, but they do have signs of depression because they're not getting enough sunlight.
There is actually signs of now, without actually mentioning the countries.
We won't mention them.
There is lots of people that actually go through that, and you find that generally, have you looked at it when around winter, people tend to be in a depressed state.
Absolutely.
Because
so
of that lack of that. Because when there's sunlight and you are walking in the sun, there's lots of energy that's associated with the body. That your immune system is actually well taken care of. That's why vitamin D3 is key for the immune system. But also studies have shown that it's very good for heart health, very good for the muscles. So that is, when you look at that, that is already a lot of benefits that were never spoken about vitamin D3. But look at the bones now. When you look at our bone health, vitamin D3 works together with magnesium to make sure that you absorb enough calcium so that you can pack your bones and your teeth. So healthy bones, healthy teeth, healthy gums, you are looking at vitamin D playing a role to make sure that you can absorb the calcium and the magnesium properly.
So this entire package is going to give you great skin, support your immune system, anti-inflammatory, good for your skin.
That's right.
Mental and physical alertness.
That's right.
I mean,
without the highs and the lows,
without the highs and the lows, sustain energy because of the ribose.
Because of the ribose.
And maximum absorption because of the ribose.
Yes, that's right.
That is fantastic. And what a deal. This entire package, your vitamin A, vitamin B12, vitamin C, and D3 is yours right here on TV Mall SA. Was 580 Rand, is now 499 for this entire package. Remember, we take all major credit cards. give us a call on 0861 000 173. We ship anywhere. It is not included, but we do ship anywhere. All major credit cards included. If you can't get a hold of us on our telephone lines, feel free to give us a call, on our email, as well as our website, tvmallsa.co.za. And we'd also love to hear from you. If you have tried our products, why not go to our Facebook page? Why not Instagram us? Give us some feedback on your experiences with our vitamin B12 or vitamin A.
Yes.
So let's do a recap for our viewers.
Yes.
So we started off with vitamin A. What are the benefits of supplementing with vitamin A?
Vitamin A, we say very good for skin health, very good for maturation of skin when you're young, but also very important for eye health. So very good. That's why we're talking about those carrots, just to, put it into, personally, the way you actually can remember that, okay, we're always being reminded as little kids, you need your carrots, for your eyes. Very key. So you've got the beta carotene or the carotenoids and all those, depending on where you get it from, but at the end of it all, we did mention that it's a fat-soluble vitamin.
Yes.
So the fat-soluble vitamins, we tend to keep them in the body, so we can keep them in the liver and we can keep them in our muscles because they can actually handle that. So you find that in terms of taking them, normally you do not need to take them. You take huge doses because the body has got a cumulative effect because it stores most of it in the fat cells.
I believe that we have a clip for our viewers. Just have a closer look at our Vita-Aid products. As you can see right there, that's our vitamin A, powered by Ribose for maximum absorption, up to 65%.
That's right.
As you can see, that's an image of the body. Increased vitamin absorption, clinically proven. See how they're full of energy. Natural, patented, gives you sustained energy to help fight fatigue and boost energy.
That's right.
And there we have it, up to 65%. That is a lot.
That actually improves because when you look at it, most people, unfortunately, they have got damaged guts. So they are not absorbing the nutrients the way they should. So when you get science now coming in and putting in ribose to make sure that you can increase absorption by 65%, that is really phenomenal. So when you look at it, then it means that when you have taken the supplement, you definitely are going to get the benefits.
And I'm glad that you mentioned the gut health because all of these products are gluten-free, wheat-free, dairy-free, and vegetarian.
That's right.
So they're going to be easy on that gut.
On the gut,
especially for people, as we said, we have very poor diets, lack of exercise, poor nutrition, not enough time to get the nutrition. So this is ideal for moms on the go, professionals, students who have hectic schedules, studying all the time, need a pick-me-up, need sustained energy. This is a fantastic pack. So that was our vitamin A. Let's move on. B12.
Vitamin B, like we're looking at, mostly you're getting it in your meaty. People have talked about getting it in your liver, you get it in your eggs. But so the vitamin B12, very key component for the manufacture of your red blood cells. So it's key in the sense that it's one of the components that is needed for the production of the heme molecule or hemoglobin. That's why when you look at the red, when your blood looks red, it's because of that hemoglobin that we actually do manufacture. So this is key. So when you look at it, the heme molecule, the hemoglobin, is very key because that's the one that helps you to transport your oxygen to where you need it, to the cells and everything. So that's a key way of making sure that you are transporting your oxygen quite nicely. So that now becomes key in terms of also mental alertness, focus. That's why I mentioned that when you are studying, we've got the students out there, we've got, well, not even students, guys like us who are working, we are all constantly studying and looking at one or two things and making sure that we keep abreast with what's happening. This is actually very good to keep alert without the highs and the lows. I think what's key with the products is the fact that you are getting true energy.
Yes,
you don't get natural energy, so you're not getting the highs, you're not getting the lows. And that is very key when you take any supplement that gives you energy, to make sure that it gives you sustained energy. So it does not disturb your heart rate, which is key, and it does not keep you alert in terms of if you were to take it at night, it does not keep you awake, it does not disturb your sleep.
And then our vitamin C, we all know, immune support, those colds, those flus.
Those flus, yes.
Absorption of collagen.
Yes,
collagen, ladies, we love the collagen. We need the collagen.
Put together, yes, the cement that puts you together. So that's our vitamin C, yes.
And then lastly, our vitamin
Vitamin D, which we actually have said we do not get enough because we're supposed to manufacture it by exposure to the sun, but we're not getting enough time in the sun because of our working environments, and also we are using too much of the sunscreens, which prevent the vitamin D from actually being manufactured by our own bodies, but also very good for immune health, very powerful antioxidant, very good for the brain, but also for our bone health, our bones, our teeth, and our gum health. Very good to make sure that we pick up calcium in our skeleton because it helps with the absorption of those minerals, magnesium and calcium, which are very, very key for our bone health.
You heard it, viewers, from our expert, Jumo, our health expert. This has been the Health Hour. This is a fantastic product for the entire body, literally from your brain to your skin, to your immune system, your skin, your nails. This entire package is yours for $4.99. You have your Vita-Aid with Ribose, Vitamin A, Vitamin B12, Vitamin C, and your Vitamin D3. This package is yours today for $4.99. That's right, was $5.80, but on TV Mall it is $4.99. You can order yours on 0861 000 173. That's 0861 000 173. Remember, all credit cards are welcome. Delivery is not included, but we do ship anywhere in South Africa. And that is your Vita-Aid with Ribose, Vitamin A, B12, D3, and C. This is fantastic and such a great saving because we spend so much time and energy spending money on all the wrong things.
Wrong things, yes.
Poor diet, lack of exercise, and in turn, a lot of us are tired or stressed out,
We need energy.
don't have energy. So this is fantastic because it's giving you natural, sustained energy.
Yes.
The ribose is going to help with the absorption
With
up
the
to
absorption,
65%.
up to 65%, that's great.
And remember, viewers, it is vegetarian, gluten-free, wheat-free, dairy-free. So if you're lactose intolerant, suffering from a bit of gut health problem, this is completely safe for you to use. Jumo, thank you so much for being here.
Always a pleasure.
It's always informative. Love learning the alphabet with you.
Yes, back to school.
Back to school. I love it. It's been great. It's been
Thank you.
informative. Remember, viewers, you can order this package by Vita-Aid with Ribose right here on TV Mall SA. The number is 0861 000 173. That's the Vita-Aid Vitamin A, B12, C, and D3. Yours today for $4.99. Remember, we ship anywhere in South Africa. Delivery is not included. It is yours for $4.99. Give us a call or refer to our website, www.tvmallsa.co.za. Thank you once again, Jimmo. Thank you, viewers. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. This is TV Mall Channel 173 DSTV, The Health Hour.